With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Hockey is back. A very pleasant good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be watching from. My name is Jimmy Finizzi, the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network, and alongside Richard Blosser of the Grit and Bear It podcast, we welcome you to another THPN watch party, as tonight is opening night for the New York Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. First and foremost, we have a lot to talk about, but Richard, first time ever working with you, all I can say is, it's about damn time. No, seriously, it's a pleasure to be working with you, my friend, and we're back, baby. Hockey is back. How are you doing, my man?
As the kids like to say, we are so back. We are ready to go here tonight. It is Rangers versus Penguins. They're at the big paint bucket there in Pittsburgh, an arena that I have been to before. Great to be here for opening night for the Pens, wherever how it may go. To all of you that are joining us, thank you so much for joining us here. We're going to have some fun, have some banter, and it's going to be great fun as teams are getting underway. And Jimmy, before we start, quick thing. Name me the last team in the NHL that is having their opening night.
Oh gosh, you're throwing me under the bus here. Are you talking about strictly tonight or at the end of the week?
By the end of them, the last of the 32 teams. Who has the last one?
Oh geez, I didn't even pay attention that far. I'm gonna say, oh gosh, is it the Sharks? Oh,
I'm sorry, you were close.
Damn. All right, who is it?
Won't have theirs until the 24th.
Oh, Carolina. Oh, wow. That honestly, that's
the Kings, LA.
The Kings. I apologize, Kings. That's really surprising. I just why wait so long? What are you doing?
I don't know. East Coast road trip. I don't know. What do the Lakers have a good couple weeks there? But anyway, NBA
preseason did tip off, so I do kind of get it.
Priorities, man. But before we do get going, we got some business to take care of if you want to while we're having the anthems, or if you want to save it.
Yeah, they're paying tribute right now to the Gaudreau brothers right now in Pittsburgh, and obviously, in all seriousness, we do send our deepest condolences again to the Gaudreau family. Really, just this whole season is going to be really, really somber, especially for Blue Jacket fans everywhere. So our condolences go out to the Gaudreau family. So they're paying tribute to them right now. They're going to play the anthem, but we do have quite a few comments here joining the party. We got my man Connor Cahill saying, make sure to torture Jimmy with food puns while you're at it. Yeah, torture me all you want. But Connor, good to see you as always, my man. Thank you so much. RJ, our scoreboard aficionado in the house. Shesterkin against Jari, and I do have thoughts on Shesterkin turning down big money, but we'll get into that in a little bit. My man Daniel in the house. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, my guy? Liam, what's going on? Liam, obviously a big Penguins fan. He says, let's go, Pens. Happy to be here. Happy to be with you. Thank you, Liam, as always. My man Andrew in the building. Happy October indeed, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. And our guy, Kyle, the co-manager here at THPN. Let's go, boys. Let's go indeed, Kyle. He will actually have a stream right after us. He is covering Canucks and Flames tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So right after us, so stay tuned for that on the THPN YouTube channel. We got my man Matt, Las Vegas Goku in the building. Let's go, Penguins, and how are you doing? I am doing fantastic. Both of us are doing just fine, Matt. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Andrew, don't worry. I'll have my thoughts on Igor in a little bit. So stay tuned. It could get ugly. And we're also keeping an eye on MLB playoffs. Yeah, that's right. We got a lot going on. Mets are playing right now. They're down 1-0 to the Phillies. Yankees are playing right now. I don't know how they're doing right now, but I'll check in a little bit. We got my man Jared in the house. Utah looks good. Yeah, they won their inaugural game. Congrats to Utah. Clayton Keller getting on the board there as well. So congrats to the Utah Hockey Club, although I still hate that name. But regardless, congrats to Utah. And we see that the Tigers beat the Guardians today, 3-0. Let's see who else we got. Okay. Adam, you were not present in my last stream. Where were you, Goza? I want answers. I want an explanation. Where were you? But in all seriousness, it is good to see you again. And let's go Rangers indeed, my friend. Danelle, the Jersey guy, is in the house as well. What is going on, Danelle? We got quite a few people going in the house tonight. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. If we don't get to all of your comments tonight, we sincerely apologize. As you can see, a lot happening tonight, but let's see here. I just picked up chicken. Oh, chicken Big Macs. I totally forgot that was even a thing. I totally forgot that was even a thing. As
yes,
it looks like we are
a thing now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but
it used to be one of those hidden items.
Right.
But yes, it is very, very much a thing.
I can't say I'm surprised at all. Goza says, blame the girlfriend. Oh, okay. Now we're playing the blame game. Don't blame your girl for missing the last stream. No, seriously though. I mean, listen, I understand.
Let's keep that out of it.
What's that, Richard?
Let's leave them out of this. Let's leave the girlfriend out of this.
Fair enough to me.
Sorry,
Danelle says
my internet's a little choppy. I apologize.
You're fine, Richard. Danelle is asking you though. Can I ask what Penguins jersey that is you're wearing? Is it the third jersey? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the puck has dropped and we are underway in Pittsburgh.
Yep, this is the diagonal word mark, the black one. The wife got it for me for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Between this or the white one, I prefer this one, and it does have a name and number on the back. It's my boy Malkin. So
okay. I figured it. I figured it was Malkin.
I'm a little behind you, but we're underway.
Yes, we do. I think I'm about 45 seconds ahead of you because I'm actually watching on cable because for some reason TNT on my laptop does not want to work, so I have to use my actual TV for a change. So, oh well, it's going to be what it's going to be as Andrew provides an update. The Mets have taken the lead over the Phillies on a Lindor grand slam. How about that? As the Rangers move in 2-on-1, pass for Panarin, and that misses wide. Oh, Lafreniere to Panarin coming close to connecting there. Rangers keep in. Miller shoots, looking for a deflection. That's blocked by Erik Karlsson, number 65 of the Penguins. By the way, they did a little ceremony honoring Sidney Crosby before the game, entering his 20th year in the NHL. And you know what? In all seriousness, congratulations to Crosby. I mean, say what you want about him. He's a Hall of Fame player. He's a Stanley Cup champion. And he took a pay cut to stay in Pittsburgh for 2 more years, Richard. And that really says something, because I think that within these 2 years, he at least wants to try and win 1 more championship before he eventually retires. And in my opinion, these might be the last 2 years that we see of Crosby here in the NHL.
Very much so. I've been on the belief that Ovechkin and Crosby are going to retire at the same time.
I 100% agree with that.
I think that it's good to see he's going to be sticking around for 2 years. I think 2 years probably sounds about right. And think about it. 20 years in the league, you don't see a lot of that. No. Yeah, he lost a year and a half due to a concussion, but you don't see a lot of that.
And a shot from the blue line, they score! Jacob Trouba took the shot, may have been deflected, and the Rangers take a 1-0 lead. How about that?
I'll probably
and it looks like it was tipped in by Sam Carrick. Sam Carrick gets his first of the season and his first as a Ranger. As we see the replay here, Trouba with a beautiful shot. Oh, what a deflection from Sam Carrick. The newest Ranger signed a 3-year contract in the offseason, and he gets the first goal of the Rangers' 24-25 season, and it's 1-0 Blue Shirts.
Yeah, that's one the cameras didn't really pick up on. I'm just I'm getting it now. Like I said, like Jimmy said, I'm a little behind in terms of feed-wise, but that was a low shot. Carrick gets a stick on it and just deflects it up and over Jari. It's looking like over the shoulder and under the crossbar. It's just a nice deflection, dang it.
Out of all people to score the first goal of the season for the Rangers, Sam Carrick. If you bet that on DraftKings or something, I mean, you probably made big money tonight. So congratulations on you.
Yeah.
But regardless, Rangers coming in hot. They lead 1-0. As I see, our man Zarbian is in the house. What's going on? How you doing? Thanks so much for joining us. It's been a while since I've actually seen you around here, Zarbian. Danelle says, I guess you weren't feeling the retro reverse 1.0 of Pittsburgh. Oh, he's addressing you, Richard. I guess you weren't feeling that jersey, Danelle's saying?
Donnell, I see what he means, man. No, the whites just didn't really do anything for me. For any of you who listen to my show or watch the streams I'm on, I'm a big jersey nerd. ADHD.
Yes, no, he is. He is.
So I very much prefer these. I will always be a fan of the Rangers here, the whites, anything the Rangers really wear. But in terms of the alternates, yeah, I very much was talked into getting these. By the way, Penn's let in a goal. Drink.
Fair enough to me. It looks like we're gonna have a. Are we gonna have a penalty here? Oh yeah, we're gonna have a penalty here. Looks like it's gonna be against Chris Letang. Looks like to be a boarding penalty. I believe. I'm not sure.
By the way, make sure you
actually, never mind. I'm sorry, Richard. No harm, no foul, no penalty call. But please continue.
All right. If I was a gambling man, I'd bet on DraftKings, code THPN, ding ding. I'd bet Chris Kreider's going to get a goal. He always scores against Pittsburgh. Always.
No, he does.
I put money on Kreider.
I would happen to agree with you. You know, Kreider definitely has good numbers against Pittsburgh throughout his entire career. By the way, Carrick, his first from Trouba and Johnny Brodzinski at 224. And that gives the Rangers a
sure
1-0 lead just underway here in this game.
Not sure if you brought this up. Trouba and Brodzinski with the assists on the goal. Sorry for talking over you. Trouba and Brodzinski with the assists.
Hey, listen, Richard, I blame the internet, so don't even worry if you step over me a little bit. I blame the internet sometimes, so it's okay. Goza says, Jimmy, tell Richard about my jersey. Oh, do you mean your over 200 jerseys that you have as of right now, my man? Is that what you mean?
Game warns are replicas, brother. Game warns are replicas. Because what I got in the collection, off the ice. But that's another topic for another show.
That's fair. The musical Duke, what's going on? What's up, Duke? It's been a while since I've seen you too. Thanks a lot for joining us. And do what RJ said. Hit that like button and subscribe right here and hit that bell so you don't miss any and all live streams on THPN. My Leafs let in a goal, 1-0. The entire team fell asleep during a beautiful...
Let's see if we can get up to 15. See if we can get up to 15 before the end of the period.
Absolutely. My Leafs let in a goal, 1-0. The entire team fell asleep during a beautiful orchestral performance of our national anthem. What a goal from New York. That's one way of putting things,
the
Duke.
Fighting Steve Bengals are off and running tonight.
Nah.
It means we get LFR tomorrow morning.
Oh my God. I can't wait for LFRs to come back. I always enjoy watching those throughout the year.
Oh, here we go. Pushing and shoving.
Yep, I just saw that.
In the corner. I'm sure you probably already saw this. Pushing and shoving. Pushing and shoving. It's Cheadle and is that Grizzlick?
Yeah, it was Grizzlick.
Or maybe it was Zeller. Yeah, it was Grizzlick.
Andrew says Pittsburgh pierogies versus New York cheesecakes. Nice, okay, Andrew. I like that one.
Are these EA's NHL 25 team names that people do like when they create their own teams? These sound like EAHL or whatever they call it team names that people make. And it's beautiful. It's fantastic.
Honestly, if they are, it wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Anyway, no. 6:30 or 7:30 gone by, I should say. In the first period, Rangers lead 1-0 as we get a deflection high over the glass and out of play. So, catch up on a couple more comments here. Joel says Rangers smell like cat poop. Great. Didn't need to hear that, but thank you, Joel, for watching anyway. I appreciate it.
Resort to name calling.
Pittsburgh pancakes versus New York Free Ranger eggs. Nice. I like that. Still 4-1 Mets, bottom of the 7th inning. If the Mets win, they move on to the National League Championship Series. I mean, can you imagine if the Mets finish off the Phillies tonight? I mean, my God. What a story that would be. And there's my favorite Edmonton Olive Oilers. Nice. My God, so much happening tonight. And we got a couple other games going on tonight. But, Richard, you had some thoughts first? Go ahead.
No, I was just laughing like the Edmonton olive oils. God bless us one and all.
That will forever be my favorite food pun of all time from him. I'm sorry. But anyway, other games going on in the NHL tonight. Montreal has a 1-0 lead over the Leafs. Cole Caulfield doing his thing yet again. And later on tonight, you have the Jets in Edmonton to take on the Oilers. Kyle, our co-GM here, has Flames and Canucks right after us here on the THPN YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. And then you also have the Colorado Avalanche in Vegas to take on the Golden Knights. So a pretty busy night around the NHL as Andrew says Dodgers might get X'd out to... Yeah, the Dodgers might get X'd out by the Padres. Yeah, that'll be something too. Let's go Rangers indeed. Just a comment. What's going on, man? How are you? So we're back from commercial break here. Still a 1-0 Ranger lead with about 13:28 to go in the first period from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who's commented and liked so far. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get the likes on these videos up. And been pretty up and down, back and forth between the two teams so far. Not surprised the Rangers have got one on the board here. Lots more time left. But speaking of jerseys, this is a great jersey matchup. The Pittsburgh black and gold just contrasts against those white and blues so very well. And since we got some time, I'm going to say this here. It was about 12 years ago. It was a rando Tuesday night game in New York. It was a rare night where the Rangers wore white at home and the Pens wore their black jerseys. If you needed a case as to why we need to go back to wearing whites at home, that was it. It was a beautiful looking game.
Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea. It would not be a bad idea at all. I mean, I wouldn't say, for me personally, I wouldn't make it like a permanent thing, but if you wanted to have like a select few games per year where you want to have like an anniversary night where you want to wear the white jerseys at home and the other team wears the away jersey, their home jerseys away, I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. I think that would be a great thing to do. If someone lost their stick in the back of Igor's net, a stuff and try a couple of times, and Igor comes up with a big save.
Yeah, I'm having some trouble here here at home, but I'll take your word for it. Just give me a few minutes, brother.
Dude, again, you're fine. Don't even stress about it. Take your time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, we're back at it. The froze here for some odd reason here at the compound, but yeah, I just saw somebody lost a stick behind there, and yeah, pushing and shoving.
Yep. You can expect a lot of that tonight, because these two teams always love to get physical with each other.
Yeah. As you were saying before that happened, in the American Hockey League, which I cover, we have whites at home and darks on the road, and then after the New Year, the two switch to where it's like the NHL, it's regular at home and whites on the road. I am not a big fan of that. Just pick one and stick with it, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Yeah, no,
don't
absolutely.
Got 13 people watching the stream now, 10 on YouTube, 3 on Twitch. Thank you to the Twitch streamers that are watching this. Igor left a big fat rebound that no pen could get to, figures.
Yeah.
And just dumped right back in. But thank you to everyone who's watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you to everybody watching. And Igor was very lucky that no Penguin was in the vicinity right there on that last save. What's going on, Saul? How you doing, man? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Much appreciated.
Man, repping the Blue Jays with the Blue Jays logo. God bless.
Yeah, he's a big Blue Jay fan.
Mm-hmm.
Big Blue Jay fan. We got icing here.
Showing, one of the Penn's new talent, McGurdy, wearing number 2 out there on the ice, making his debut tonight. Good on the kid for making it, especially a young guy making it onto this pretty veteran heavy team. And Sean McGurdy, that sounds like a 70s NHL player type name, like Sean McGurdy. Grew up in Saginaw and played for the Moose Jaw Warriors before he got drafted, and played in Rochester all throughout in his 20s. Good old Sean McGurdy.
I love that. Meanwhile, Kreider moves in the zone, try to feed his Zibanejad, no good, and the Penguins are able to take it away. Malkin moves up, passes back for Crosby. He shoots and it's deflected just wide, and he gets a shot on net, and Igor makes a big save on Crosby. Crosby was falling down to the net, still able to get a shot from a bad angle, and Igor makes a big save. 10:45 to go. First period, still a 1-0 Ranger lead.
Igor's feeling it. This is not good from a boys. Igor's feeling it.
Yeah, and speaking of Igor, during first intermission, we're going to have some thoughts on what kind of contract Igor turned down and whether or not it was the right move. So stay tuned during the first intermission for those thoughts. But meanwhile, back on the ice here, Penguins move in off a turnover in center ice, and that pass attempt misses wide. Puck in the corner in the Rangers zone. Penguins trying to keep in, they do. It's a pass back for number 55. He moves in and shoots, and a save by Shesterkin. Puck behind the net now. Wraparound try, save Shesterkin, and he hangs on. Number 13 of Pittsburgh with a good wraparound chance and a good save from Shesterkin. Oh, actually, I think that was might have been number 19, Glass, who had that wraparound try. My apologies.
Man, gee, dang it. Supposed to let one of these in. And yeah, Igor doing a pretty good job here in the first. I'm seeing a couple chances, a rebound that was thrown right into the pork tenderloin regions. But yeah, he's playing really good to start. But I expect nothing less from a guy who's on a big contract here. And like you said, Jimmy, we're going to talk more about this in the first intermission.
Yeah, we will. Meanwhile, a pass for Will Cooley. He scores! Will Cooley gives the Rangers a 2-0 lead. Great passing from Capo Caco, and Will Cooley able to beat Jari top shelf, and it's 2-0 Rangers.
Oh my goodness, I just saw that. Will Cooley, former Hartford Wolfpack player.
Yes.
And this, me and the guys, me and my hockey friends, we say this all the time. Saves at one end turned into a goal at the other. And this is a
wait a minute.
example.
Hold on, Richard. I hate to cut you off, my man. I apologize, but I think Pittsburgh might be challenging this for offside.
Okay. Okay. 24. It was 24 for New York.
That's Capo Caco.
Caco slid across the line a little bit.
Oh, that's close.
So Pittsburgh is going to challenge it. I'm just getting the challenge here on my feed. You did see Capo go parallel when he was coming in, so
yeah,
he might have a case. I'll get a replay here in a little bit.
Yeah, to me that's close. That can go either way. He is kind of parallel going in, Richard, you're right. But is it conclusive enough to overturn? That's the key here, because remember, if the challenge is wrong, the Rangers end up with a power play.
And this is not the team you want to put on the power play. And I'm forgetting, I think it's Cooley on the other side. Is he the one who entered supposedly offsides? That is very close. I don't know if it's enough.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's enough, but we'll see. City Life Project has entered the building. Hershey Bears greater than Caps and Pence. Thanks a lot for joining us, City Life. Brother. Much appreciated.
My man. Bears opening night on Saturday.
Yeah, there we go. Exactly. And here comes the call from our head ref. Call overturned. No goal. It seems offside. Goodness. So it's still 1-0.
Okay. Wow.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
I'm a little surprised. I did not think it was inconclusive because I'm watching Caco. But I think it's Chile on the other side, who might have been just a hair offsides. It is inches. Unless they got the other side of the blue line that we don't see there in the War Room in Toronto, but overturned, still 1-0. Wow.
Yeah, very, very fortunate break for the Penguins as they get the call in their favor. So no goal. Wipe that off for Will Cooley as Sam Carrick's goal is the only one standing as of right now, and the Rangers still hang on to a 1-0 lead as Pittsburgh now moves into the zone. That shot goes wide in the corner of the Rangers zone, and now it's kept in by the Penguins. Pass in the corner now. And it's blocked off by the Rangers defense. Penguins keep in. Deflected in the corner. Vincent Trocheck, number 16, battling for it. Pittsburgh takes it back, number 8. Pass up the boards for Letang, off the blue line. That one-time shot is a save by Shesterkin, and he hangs on. 9:16 to go. First period, good shot by Bunting. And Shesterkin with another big save. Rangers thought they had a 2-0 lead, but no goal because of offside on Cooley. And it's still a 1-0 Ranger lead.
As another thing me and my friends like to say, sure, offsides. I mean, that's a 50-50 call. For people come on here and say, like, oh, you're a Pens fan, you should be happy. I'm also reasonable. And I very 50-50 call. But looks like I think we might get the other media timeout here at 9:16. We might. Yep. Another media timeout here.
We just went to commercial break.
Yep, media timeout number 2.
Yeah, definitely a lot happening right now. And by the way, I'm sorry, Hockey. I did not see that you entered the chat before. I apologize, but how are you? Nice to see you as always. Let's take a look at some scores from outside of the NHL for a little while, as we also have some Major League Baseball playoffs going on, as we are currently in the top of the 4th inning in Kansas City between the Yankees and the Royals. They are scoreless in the 4th inning. The Mets lead 4-1 over the Phillies. They're on the top of the 8th. They're trying to close this out tonight. And earlier today, you had the Tigers beat the Guardians 3-0 in Detroit. And later on tonight, in about an hour or so, you have the Dodgers in San Diego taking on the Padres. And the Padres are looking to close out the Dodgers tonight.
Really hoping they can close out the Dodgers here tonight. Before anybody asks, I am not a fan of any specific team. I just enjoy baseball as is. I think there's if you're a baseball fan, I think there's a point in your life where you just enjoy baseball as a whole and just, don't get as riled up as games as you used to. Plus my energy saved for hockey, so
100%.
More toward
100%. Whenever hockey is on during baseball, I'm just in full on hockey mode. Like, I don't care about any of the sport. I'm a Yankee fan, I'm a Giant fan in the NFL, and I'm also a Ranger fan. Rangers will always be number 1 in my heart. And now Kreider trying to move into the zone, just missing being offside, was the newest Ranger, number 91, Victor Mancini, who also took his rookie lap during warm-ups today. So welcome to the NHL, Victor Mancini, and good on him for making the team as well. As Pittsburgh plays keep away in their zone, Carlson with the puck, and now the puck is out to center, and now Pittsburgh tries to move in. Good play by the Rangers as they go on the forecheck. 8:10 to go, first period. Rangers lead 1-0 on the goal by Sam Carrick, his first as a New York Ranger and his first of the season. And a pass in front, nobody in the vicinity. Looked like number 2, the rookie, was right there, but he just missed the pass, but not by much, as the Rangers now move on up. This one is offside, and now a hit to the boards on Kakko, and the puck is out to the Ranger zone. Number 20 of Pittsburgh moving on in.
Shots so far 7-3 Pittsburgh, but counts more. New York got the one in so far. So shots here 7-3 with on my feed, 8 minutes to go.
Yeah, 7-3. I'm seeing that on my feed too. Still the same in favor of Pittsburgh. But as you mentioned, Richard, the important one so far went in for the Rangers as now Pittsburgh moves in. That shot saves Shesterkin. Good hit by Keandre Miller along the boards, keeping it away from number 67 of Pittsburgh. That's another hit along the boards. Rangers putting the body here as now the puck is out to center. Panarin trying to move up, and Letang takes it away. And that's deflected in the Rangers zone as Keandre Miller, number 79, goes after it. 5-2 in favor of Pittsburgh in terms of scoring chances as well, Richard. So that's another thing to keep an eye on. Now the Rangers move on in. That shot saved by Jarry, and he hangs on. Good chance for Trocheck to try and put one in. And a good save by Tristan Jarry.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the Pens are playing bad. They're just getting Igored at the moment. You know, they're not necessarily playing terribly.
That's a good way to put it. By the way, I forgot to mention this earlier. Everything we do here on THPN is brought to you by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers bet $5, get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings. Must be 21 or over in select states. And please play responsibly. We are also proudly brand new, sponsored by Gametime. Take all the guesswork out of buying tickets with the new Gametime app. Download it, create an account, and use our code THPN for $20 off your first purchase. That's code THPN only at Gametime. What time is it? It's game time. Again, code THPN, $20 off your first purchase. 6:08 to go in the first period from Pittsburgh. Rangers lead 1-0. Loose puck in the Pittsburgh zone. Teams are tied in blocked shots with 3 apiece as well.
You're saying about laying the body with the Rangers. That's not a team you expect to be physical, but they very much are. The Broadway Blue Shirts have always seemed to have been that way. And also, this is a former Ducks versus former Ducks. Sam Carrick and Richard Raquel playing each other.
Yes.
Both former Anaheim Ducks on both sides as well. So we have some duck-on-duck crime here on the ice.
I like that. I totally forgot Ricard Raquel was even a Penguin to begin with from last year, so that's on me. As Shesterkin out to play this puck for Mancini as he moves in the zone. Panarin moves on up, has some trouble there by a couple of Pittsburgh defenders. 5 minutes to go, first period. Rangers lead 1-0. That shot by number 18 goes wide. Trocheck trying to take it away. That shot by 18 and a save made by Shesterkin. Quacking good choke.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
I see what
Goza.
you did. I see what you did.
Good shot by Puljujarvi there for Pittsburgh, and Shesterkin with a big save there with just under 5 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 Rangers.
See here, crossing feed. Yep, that was Jesse Puljujarvi, former Edmonton Oiler, and actually did time in Wilkes-Barre last year. Spent the first month or two of the season down in Wilkes-Barre. That's the Pittsburgh Penguins affiliate there in the American Hockey League. It's good to see a lot of NHLers are willing to put in a month or two in the American Hockey League and don't see that as a guy who will sulk when he got sent down. I'm looking at you, Sean Avery, as guys who, okay, I'll play a month or two. Yeah, go read Sean Avery's book or listen to it on Audible. You'll see why I said that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. But yeah, we got Ethan Bears down in Hershey now. Actually, I think Nick Jansen spent a couple of months with Hershey years ago, and Jesse Puljujarvi was with Pittsburgh as well. So it's good to see guys who are willing to take on AHL assignments, wait them out, and know they're going to come back up, instead of guys just not wanting to ride the bus.
By the way, we have an update here in Major League Baseball. The Yankees have taken a 1-0 lead over the Royals. Giancarlo Stanton with a 2-out double, bringing home Juan Soto. So the Yankees have struck first in Kansas City. They're looking to take a 2-1
I thought you were going to say Aaron Judge
lead.
got a home run.
What's that?
I thought you were going to say Aaron Judge hit a home run.
Well, that would be the typical thing to say, but not this time. Stanton came through. Oh, so they're coming back from commercial break. They're mentioning Sam Rosen Sam Rosen, for those that don't know, the voice of the Rangers for 40 years. After this year, he is retiring. And again, man, I've said it before, I'll say it again. That man is my idol. You know, he's the reason why I'm broadcasting and the reason why I started my show From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast. And all I can say is congratulations, Sam. And I really hope that the Rangers can win one more for you because you deserve it. You deserve to go out on top. So, but congratulations to him on a Hall of Fame and phenomenal career.
We saw the longtime Bruins commentator step aside last April, and I've mentioned this on my show. We are seeing in broadcasting a lot of the old guard is stepping away over the past 5 or 6 years. You know, Sam Rosen, like you said, I'm going to mess the name up. Jim Edwards or Jim Montgomery, I'm going to mess his name up.
Yeah,
they're in Boston as well. Mike Lang.
Jack Edwards, you mean. Jack Edwards.
Jack Edwards, yeah. Mike Lang no longer calling games. Uncle Doc stepping aside a few years ago. It's very much on the radio side, a big changing of the guards there in terms of broadcasting. And I'm okay with that. But I do miss me some Uncle Doc. I miss hearing his voice. No disrespect to Kenny Albert, who's not calling this game, who does a fantastic job.
No, Kenny Albert's fantastic, but you know I do love me some Doc Emmerich. Even as a Ranger fan, I have watched him all his years with the Devils. You know, he was the one person that I actually really enjoyed when it came to watching Devil games because he just brought a lot of energy to the game. You know, there will never be another Doc Emmerich, and there will never be another Sam Rosen. You mentioned a lot of these old broadcasters. You can't blame them though. You know, they're getting older. They want to spend more time with their families and their kids. So hey, good on them. They've had long careers and they know when it's time to step away. And for Sam Rosen, you know, after this year, he says it's time, and I don't blame him personally.
Yeah.
Goza says, From the Blue Seats, a good podcast. I was a guest on it a while back. Yes, you were. And if you haven't heard that episode yet, go check it out for yourself on YouTube and all audio platforms, and go subscribe to the show while you're at it. It would mean a lot to me. And also go subscribe to Grit and Bear It as well. Fantastic stuff covering the Hershey Bears and everything else American Hockey League related. So go subscribe to Grit and Bear It. Richard does fantastic stuff as always.
Thank you very much. New episodes every Tuesday.
There you go.
It used to be every Monday, but because of work schedule, it's kind of rearrange a few things. But every Tuesday coming out. I got some good coming out this year as the regular season will be starting up. We'll have a lot of great stuff coming out on the show this year. But yeah, just broadcasting, lots of changes going on. And fun fact, I actually got to meet Uncle Doc about 8 or 9 years ago when he made a trip to Hershey to do our Hall of Fame. I have a picture with him.
Hold up a second, Richard. Lafreniere moving in. Lafreniere scores! Alexei Lafreniere! Now it is 2-0 New York.
Last minute or so, you could tell with the Rangers, they were really pressing here, and I am not surprised they'd eventually get that one back.
Well, first of all, that was a great play by Panarin to take the puck away from number 20, and then he's able to pass it to Alexei Lafreniere, the third on-man rush for the Rangers, and Lafreniere able to finish top shelf. What a shot from Laffy. He dekes him out, and it's 2-0 New York. What a goal from Lafreniere, picking up right where we left off last year.
Who was that sliding on the ice?
I have no idea who that was.
I'm gonna see the replay for this. I mean, yeah, it's a really good 2-on-1. And actually, Panarin picks Lars Eller's pocket, gets it up ice, and well, not that it really matters, but yeah, there was 28. Marcus Peterson slides and takes himself out of the play, and Lafreniere with a great drag. That's some great skill who just holds, and just risks it.
And now another on-man rush for the Rangers, now 3-on-2. Pass intended for Edstrom was blocked in front. Good defense by the Penguins this time around. 2 minutes to go in the first. Mancini moving in.
Yeah, you can't
Mancini,
can't
shoot,
give odd
save
man
by
rushes to the
Jari, and it's out of
Rangers.
play.
Can't give odd man rushes to the Rangers. Way too much talent to give them 3-on-2s and 2-on-1s, because they'll make you pay.
Yeah, absolutely. And for Lafreniere, by the way, that was his 76th career goal. He's getting closer to 100.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Goza's got a question for both of us here. Would you travel over 300 miles by road to watch 2 different hockey games in a 24-hour period? Without even a question, 100% yes, I would do it. 100% yes.
Goza, I've done that. Done it.
There's your answer.
The answer is yes, I've done it. Me and the guys, we actually did a 4 games in 4 days trip.
Oh, wow.
Columbus, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, and New Jersey.
Woo!
Thursday,
Wow. Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I commend you for that.
Yeah, we learned quickly that day. We learned that day that that's our limit. I mean, we didn't kill each other, but we just learned that that was our limit.
Fair enough to me. Under a minute to go, first period. Rangers lead 2-0. Alexis Lafreniere gets his first of the year, and Sam Carrick does as well. Those are the goal scorers right now, as now Pittsburgh clears it out, and far down in the Rangers zone, it is far enough for an icing. By the way, we didn't ask this earlier when we apologized for that, but we want your score predictions for tonight and who you think wins. Leave a comment down below. I know we didn't ask that earlier, and we're sorry, but hey, better late than never. But leave a comment down below who you think wins and what's your score prediction for tonight. I did recently to watch the Fife Flyers in Scotland, and then my local team in England, the Coventry. Damn, you went all the way to Ireland? Damn, boy, okay. Rangers 5, Penguins nothing. Damn, hold on a second.
Go on.
Okay, Goza, let's be nice to Richard here. Let's be nice, okay.
Steady there, lad. Steady.
Let's be nice, Goza. Let's be nice. Here comes Braden Schneider moving in. Back for Zibanejad. Trying to feed in front. Oh, what a save by Jari. I think that was Kreider in front, and Jari said no, and that shot's blocked in front. Oh, Rangers coming close, and Jari with a big-time save. Now Kreider moves in. Pass along for Zibanejad. One time by Trouba. Save. Rebound. Score! Chris Kreider! 3-0 New York!
It's a sin. You can't do that. That's a sin. Oh, my goodness.
Well, Richard, you talked about it. If you were a betting man, you bet on Chris Kreider to score, and sure enough, he gets his first, and it's 3-0 Rangers.
Yeah, looking shot by Trouba. Big rebound. Yeah, Penn's got hemmed in their own zone. Couldn't get a line change. And there's Kreider right there to clean up the garbage in front. Couldn't get guys off the ice. And you give up a sin. Now for those of you who listen to my show who don't know it here, a sin is a goal in the last minute and a goal in the first minute. That's a sin. You can't. Yeah, guys were tired. Nobody had Kreider, and he just cleans it up, and it's 3-0 at the end of the first stanza.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is there is still plenty of hockey left. There's 40 minutes, but if you're Pittsburgh, I mean, you just kind of had a punch to the gut here in the first period. You know, Sidney Crosby coming into his 20th year. You kept him quiet most of the night so far, and if you're the Penguins fans, you're kind of left a bit shell-shocked.
Honestly, I'm not shocked that we're down. I mean, they're obviously much more talented, but it's almost the way that this has just transpired. First one's a deflection. Okay, fine. But the second goal, 2-on-1 the other way, and the third goal was a flat-out blown defensive coverage. Nobody had Kreider.
Nope,
and
nobody did.
Those are the ones that just aggravate you, that you couldn't hold the fort defensively in that final minute. I mean, those are goals that are just almost backbreaking ones. But you're right, there's still 2 more periods to go. But that third goal, and I don't like it, it's game 1. You can't give that up. You cannot give up that goal.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right, Richard. It'll be interesting to see how Pittsburgh comes out in response in the second period. By the way, I should mention, so far, no penalties taken by either team, so a relatively clean game by both teams. So that is a positive takeout of the first period. But we shall see how Pittsburgh responds to being down 3-0 after 20 minutes of play in Pittsburgh. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to step aside for a few minutes, and then when we come back, we will talk about the Igor Shesterkin contract situation as promised, because we've got some thoughts. So stay tuned. But after 20 minutes of play, the Rangers lead the Penguins 3-0 in Pittsburgh. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back on the THPN YouTube channel.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
You're watching opening week of the NHL on THPN, presented by Gametime. Take all the guesswork out of buying tickets with the new Gametime app. Download it, create an account, and use our code THPN for $20 off your first purchase. Again, that's code THPN on the Gametime app. Also sponsored by DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings. Must be 21 and over in select states, and please play responsibly. All right, Richard. We know it's 3-0 Rangers after 20 minutes of play, the whole deal. We all get that. But we've got bigger matters to attend to here, as I've been waiting to get these thoughts out for quite a while, and look, I'll be honest. I heard this news while I was at work the other day. So I couldn't really have my chance to give my full thoughts on it. But now that I'm here, oh boy. So if for some reason you didn't hear, get your notepad down, take some notes, there you go. But in case you missed it.
Jimmy, tell me how this makes you feel.
Exactly. But for those that for some reason are living in a cave, Igor Shesterkin was offered 8 years, $88 million, which would have made him the highest paid goalie in NHL history. And he said no. He said no. You heard that correctly. Now, I'm the guy that said on my own show that I would not give Igor a long-term deal because, Richard, I don't know how you feel about this. I don't want there to be a Henrik Lundqvist situation all over again. In other words, you have a goalie who's in his prime right now, who's pretty much carrying the team on his back, and they do nothing to help you. It happened with Hank. It's kind of happening with Igor, especially with last year's playoffs, or a couple years' playoffs, or wherever you want to point to. I don't want that to be the case again. What I suggested was, and I know it's not going to happen, but I would have given him a 2 or 3 year extension. This way you still have enough cap space to try and build a team who can actually give him some support. So far, it's looking pretty good for the Rangers right now tonight, even though it is 1 game into the season. But, regardless, this tells me 2 things. 1, he's clearly betting on himself, so he wants that big boy money, which I can't say I blame him. And number 2, if for some reason the Rangers don't at least make the Stanley Cup final this year, he could walk. He could walk. Now, I don't think that's going to happen, but it is a possibility that he could leave if they don't make it the Stanley Cup final this year. Now, with that being said, as the guy who has said you should give him a short-term extension, at this point, if Igor's really that desperate to earn maybe another 5 more years on his contract, as ludicrous as that may seem, you might as well just give him a blank check and let him write down whatever the hell he wants. Because if that's what it takes to get him to stay, so be it. I understand that Igor is a top 3 goalie in the NHL right now. There's no debate on that. But who's to say that you can't be a top 3 goalie and take a pay cut to stay here because you want to help your team win? Take a pay cut so the Rangers can build a team around you and actually can help you block shots in front of you and actually give you some offense. It really is not that difficult of a concept. Now, I know it's not going to happen. I know that either way you slice it, he's going to make his money. Whether it's with the Rangers or, God forbid, he goes somewhere else, even though I don't think that's going to happen. But the bottom line is, as the guy who has said don't give him a long-term deal, I was absolutely stunned that he said no to $88 million over 8 years. I was stunned when he said no. Richard, I know you've been paying attention to this. Just, what do you think about all this? Was this the right move for Igor to say no? Do you think he should bet on himself?
Well, first off, first off, all that I was drawing a dog. Secondly, but also I wanted to get you to laugh after you went through that.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
So goaltenders in the NHL are like quarterbacks in the NFL. If you don't have a good one, you are left in the wilderness with nothing. And Goza, I see your comment about my Bay and spirit animal, Jonathan Quick, in the comments. Get out of here with that. So with Igor, yes, he's 30. If you lock him up long term, you are locking him up on the back half of his career. And with goaltenders, when it drops off for them, it drops off quickly, and it's never pretty when it does. However, the question would be, who else do you got? I mean, who are you going to go and get? That's younger, that's better. Now, me being an outsider to the whole Rangers thing, saying he wants a better team in front of him. What in the seven gods team do you think you have in front of him right now? There is a top 3 team in front of him that is capable of winning 100-plus points and, yes, making a run to the finals. I don't know what Igor thinks would be better than what he has that's in front of him. Now, he's had a few clunkers of a season that aren't his fault. He's carried this team, but he's had some damn good teams in front of him too. So I think he's seen the goalie market. He's seen, what Swayman's doing. He sees what Bob's making. He saw Carey Price contract and went, I want that money, and wants the same thing. The thing is, though, is that, like you said, he's 30, and to give him 8 years till he's 38, he will retire a New York Ranger. And I could see why you'd be nervous about giving him all that, but I think there is a bit of greed that is a part of that because, yeah, maybe he wants $100 million. He wants like an 8-year $1.5. Just pulling a number out of my butt is what he'd want. Would there be a team that would pay him that? I'd be willing to bet. Maybe. Maybe not for a 30-year-old goaltender. A 26-year-old? Yes, they would. Ask Boston. But the market right now, I think Igor would be better to take more like if they were to give him a $555, let's say that, a 5-year, $55 million. You keep him till he's 35. That way you get the rest of his good years in New York. He gets the amount that he wants, a shorter time. He gets both parties kind of get what they want. You get the back half of his prime. He still gets a good bag. But he wants his cake and eat it too. He wants that big money. He wants Bob money. And I don't think at this stage of his career, he's going to get that type of money. I mean, credit to the Rangers for having the balls to offer him that big of a contract to a 30-year-old goaltender. Now, I know these two positions are different, but that very much reminded me of when the Capitals paid, I think it was an 8x8 for TJ Oshie nearly a decade ago. And I was one of the few people that said, you're paying a guy till he's 38. You're paying $8 million for a guy who's being 38. Well, he's a great locker room guy. Yeah, but you're paying him till he's 38.
Yep.
That's kind of the thing of what you're paying. Now, again, goaltenders, forwards, very different. But I don't think the Rangers made I think, probably their best long-term offer. And for Igor to say no, that's a lot, I think says a lot more about him than the Rangers. So we'll see what he can get out of it. It'll be a contract year. And I know I can't really say it on here, but this feels like a screw you type year that Igor is going to have. In my picks league with my friends, I picked him as Vezina. And I very much think he's going to make a very good run to get one.
I mean, at this point, anything's possible. I mean, I expect that he's going to make his money no matter how you slice it, but it's just a risky move. I mean, he's clearly betting on himself. Now, could it pay off? It could pay off, quite literally and figuratively, but we'll see. I just worried that there's going to be a Hank situation all over again in which the team in front of him chokes in the playoffs, they don't show up, and he's the one that's showing up every single year, and no one else is doing a damn thing. That's my worry, but we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, we have an update. The New York Mets have advanced to the National League Championship Series. Wow.
And Alec Bohm is going to get run out of Philadelphia.
Listen, as a Yankee fan, I don't hate the Mets, but, hey, congratulations. I mean, even if they lose in the championship series, this was still a successful season for the Mets because from going 0-5 to start the year all the way to here, that says something about how gritty this team is.
We all tried warning you, including my favorite YouTuber and friend of the show, U-Tree, warned us about the power of grimace, and it's very much a thing. Now, Jimmy, I know you are a New York boy. You do realize we very well could be running toward a Subway Series. It is in play. We could have a Subway Series.
Richard, I'm going to be 100% serious. I don't know if I can handle a Subway Series 2.0. Now, would it be good for ratings-wise? 100% yes.
Oh, God.
Yes. As a New York fan, I could not. The amount of heart attacks that I would have would be endless. Every single game, I'd be on the edge of my seat every time, just praying to the gods above that the Yankees win. I could not handle the Subway Series 2.0. Would it be exciting? Yes. Would it be ratings gold? Yes. But I, personally, could not handle that at all.
I, as an outsider of it and not the biggest fans of the Yankees, I would not want to see it happen. I don't have a problem with the Mets. I don't. Me and the wife have been up to New York for Broadway more than a couple of times. We've not been able to get up to the Bronx nor Queens.
Okay.
I have no real. I'd want to go to Yankee Stadium for the historical aspect of it. But I don't know how I'd feel about a Subway Series. For chaos reasons, it'd be great, and for ratings, it'd be great. But to see, I'm not too sure about a Subway Series. But congratulations to Lowell Mets, who are making it to the NLCS, and we'll see who their opponents could be.
Yeah, they'll await a winner of the Dodgers-Padres series. If the Padres finish the Dodgers off tonight, they'll be facing the Mets. So we'll see what happens. And game one, I believe, of that series would be, I think, either Sunday or Monday, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. But we'll see. But meanwhile, we are just about to get set for the second period. And we are underway. Rangers have a 3-0 lead. Puck has dropped for the second period. Again, I know Richard is a little bit behind, so we apologize for any delays. But regardless, second period is underway as that shot is a save by Shesterkin. And the Yankees have taken a 2-0 lead against the Kansas City Royals in the bottom of the fifth inning. Good job, Yankees. As puck is dumped in the Pittsburgh zone. Puck loose in front in the circle. Malkin tried to get there. And a bit of a collision in front with Zibanejad and number 72 in the circle in the Penguin zone. But no harm, no foul, no penalties.
It looks like the Rangers attempted the final 11 shots of the first period. Gee, I wonder why they got 2 goals on the board. But good on the Rangers for piling on at the end of the period.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like the faceoff is going to remain in the Ranger zone. Sorry, Richard, go ahead.
While we are here, Jimmy, I didn't get to ask you. You know, you a New York boy. Where are you from? Where are you calling this from tonight?
I am in Jersey.
Oh, Jersey.
Yes, sir. Born and raised my entire life, always will be. But if you're wondering how I became a Ranger fan, you can thank my mom. She's a Ranger fan, so she made me one.
I'm here from Harrisburg.
Oh, Harrisburg, nice. Oh, looks like we have our first penalty of the game. And it looks like it's against O'Connor of Pittsburgh. And the Rangers are going to get the first crack on the power play. And looks like, that's a trip right there.
Yep, Drew O'Connor going off for something. And like I said earlier, this is not the team you want to go down the power play. Bless me.
Bless
Thank
you.
me. I'm welcome.
Bless you. So Rangers get the first power play of the game. O'Connor for tripping. And let's see what the Rangers do here. Power play was not that impressive in the playoffs, but it was very good in the regular season last year. Pittsburgh's penalty kill, not really one of their strengths, but still pretty decent. They still can be dangerous when necessary. But Rangers currently trying to fight for the puck. Kreider in the corner, and Rangers keep in. Here's Fox. Now it's Panarin. No, excuse me, Panarin was on the far right. My apologies, that was Kreider who he passed that to. Trocheck in the corner. Now Kreider, Fox. Now Panarin's got it. Now a one-timer by Kreider is wide, and it's out of the zone. Shesterkin way out of his net to pass it to Panarin, as far as center at least, and now Zibanejad will take it out. Under a minute to go in the Rangers' power play. And the puck is out of the zone. Shesterkin has to be careful where he plays it. Somebody from Pittsburgh on his tail, and he leaves it for Adam Fox behind the net. Fox has to move up ice, 40 seconds to go in the Rangers' power play. Here comes Fox. Oh, good move right there. And Pittsburgh able to take it and clear it. No, it's kept in. Good keeping by the Rangers there as Jarry out to play it. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Good keeping by the Rangers. They get set up once again. Here's Miller. Lafreniere, now Miller. Now for Hedel. He shoots it. It's all deflected just wide. May have gotten a slight piece of Jarry. And Pittsburgh takes it and clears, and that'll do it. Power play is over. Good penalty killing by the Penguins as Igor, long pass ahead, try to feed Kakko on a break, but a bit too much, would have been offside. Meanwhile, Carrick behind the net, pass in front of the save by Jarry. Oh, Johnny Brodzinski coming close, and Jarry made a good save. It looks like we lost Richard for a little bit, but we will get him back, having some internet difficulties, so apologies about that, folks. But in the meantime, just about 4:20 gone by here in the second period. Rangers lead 3-0. Puck is all the way down. No icing as Shesterkin out to play it. Still working on getting Richard back. Sam Carrick trying to lead the way. Yep, we will work on getting Richard back. Our apologies about that. But Pittsburgh able to take it away in their own zone. Rangers have attempted the last 15 shots on goal. So definitely a much more improved Rangers team. At least one game in as we get an offside here against the Penguins. Just about 4 minutes gone by here in the second period. I should have said 3:20 gone by earlier, so that's my bad. At least Richard isn't a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. Oh, God. Oh, don't go there, Goza. Don't go there. Connor says, I watched the Utah game. I'd never ever seen such a dismal, lifeless, toothless, and disinterested Blackhawk in my life. They're going to endure a decade of untold misery. Free Bedard. Ouch, man. Ouch. And now we got our man Richard back. Sorry about those internet difficulties, but nice to have you back, Richard, as we got about 4:30 gone by here in the second period. 3-0 Rangers as that shot. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here. This one's going to be against the Rangers. Looks like it's going to be goalie interference as Jarry's mask comes off as Beauvillier goes after Will Cooley.
By the way, Goza, I see that Pirates fan remark. To tell you guys here about I do have connections to Pittsburgh, and not just because, oh, you liked them since Eric Crosby. Oh, no, I got reasons for that. I have to defend my fandom every time that happens.
That's fair. Yeah, meanwhile, that was clear goalie interference by Will Cooley. You can't be doing that, knocking the mask off. So
No.
Cooley will go off, and the Rangers will go on the penalty kill for the first time tonight. Jared saying, Jimmy, hope your Rangers win because my Bruins sucked against the Panthers. Granted, they almost came back and won, but close, but no cigar. I'm sorry, Jared.
The Panthers just completely dominated that. I watched that game last night.
Right from the jump. They were down the Bruins' throats all night.
They just destroyed them. Well,
Yeah,
let's see if Pittsburgh
stunned.
can get on the board here and do something.
Yeah, absolutely. Big power play for
Because
Pittsburgh. They're first of the game.
The past 10 minutes, including if you count this in the last period, the past 10 minutes have been all Rangers, and they've gotten 2 goals to show for it.
Absolutely. Pittsburgh, meanwhile, moving in. Carlson tries to move in, go for a pass. In front, save, Shesterkin. Rebound, save. Oh, Shesterkin's stick came on top, and he made a big-time save. Oh, Shesterkin coming up big yet again. Letang behind the Pittsburgh net. Letang moves up with a minute to go in the Penguins' power play. Bunting moves up. Penguins trying to get set up. Bunting's got it. That was Pittsburgh's first shot on goal in 9 minutes and 30 seconds, by the way. And Shesterkin makes another save right there with 48 seconds to go in the Pittsburgh power play. And looks like we lost Richard again, but again, we're sorry for the internet difficulties, folks, but hopefully we will get them figured out with Richard. Elias Lindholm did good. Yes, he did. Elias Lindholm did look good. I will give him that. He looked very good. That shot from the blue line, a save by Shesterkin. Actually, may have gotten wide, so my apologies there. And the puck is cleared out once again. .30 seconds to go in the Pittsburgh power play. Bunting, number 8, moves up. I missed your statement on Shesty. I fancy a repeat. Thanks. I think it should be told, take it or leave it. You can catch a replay of the stream after it is over. I said my thoughts on the first intermission. So if you want, you can catch a replay of it later. Who turns down $88 million? Apparently Igor does. So I don't know what you want me to tell you on that one, boy. If the Panthers win the cup again, I will put a Panthers flag outside my dad's house to annoy him. Why? Does he not like the Panthers? I'm waiting for the Avs and Knights game. Oh, yes. That game is in about an hour and 10 minutes from now, actually. Game 1 of the NLCS will be Sunday, October 13th. Time to be announced. Thank you, RJ. While we work on getting Richard back, let's take a look at some other scores around the NHL and also around the MLB world, as the Royals have tied the Yankees now 2-2 in the bottom of the 5th. And in the NHL, Montreal still holding on to a 1-0 lead over Toronto with 2 minutes to go in the second period. And that is all that is going on right now other than our game tonight. And don't forget, right after us here on the THPN YouTube channel, Kyle Manifold will have live coverage of Flames versus Canucks in about an hour and 10 minutes. So right after us, you want to stick around for that game featuring Kyle. So stay tuned for that. Abs versus Golden Nuggets. Nice. Rangers looking good so far. Yes, I do like what I'm seeing so far. I like their 5-on-5 play. Power play could be a little bit better, even though they got a couple of good chances, but I like what I'm seeing so far. I really do. I'm considering going on a later stream to annoy him if we put out his flames. You're too much, Connor, but that's why we love you. Calgary Flame Grill the horse meat burgers versus Vancouver can openers. That's a mouthful right there for Calgary, though, Goza. That's a mouthful. Meanwhile, back in action from Pittsburgh, Rangers lead 3-0. Goals by Sam Carrick, Alexis Lafreniere, and Chris Kreider. All at even strength. I'm too much for him. He still loves you, though. Yes, we totally forgot to mention that at the beginning. Thank you for the reminder, Jared. Obviously, you know, the hurricane in Florida, you know, I've been seeing a bunch of videos and photos and stuff. I mean, it's just, you really hate to look at it after they were just hit with another bad storm not too long ago. So I hope that for those who have evacuated Florida, you are safe. If for some reason you had to stay behind, I just hope that no matter what you did, our thoughts and prayers are with everybody affected, and we really do hope that everybody is safe and unharmed. And hopefully it's not really as bad as what I've been seeing. Because from what I've been seeing, that looks like a disaster. And I really hope that everything turns out to be okay in Florida. Let's see here. I think you and me are on the same wavelength. What, when it comes to him? Kyle? Maybe. What's up, Hayden? Where can I watch the Oilers game living in Dallas? I believe it might be streaming on the NHL network. If you have cable, you can check it out there. But I believe it's on the NHL network tonight. But thank you for tuning in, Hayden. And we got Richard back once again. Once again, sorry for the internet difficulties. But Richard, everything okay on your end?
I'm hoping. This is really annoying. Like, my Wi-Fi just doesn't want to play along. So,
hey, listen, man.
Sometimes I can do these streams and it'll be smooth, a slight dip. And sometimes it'll just be up and down, left and right, up and down. But so what I miss? Apparently nothing.
No, you did not miss. You did not miss much at all. As now the Rangers trying to move in the zone, but it's loose puck. Michael Bunting behind the net. Two friends of mine were in Orlando before the previous hurricane, but they got engaged. Oh well, congratulations to them, and I really do hope they're safe though. In all seriousness. The entire eastern seaboard is a death trap for natural disasters. I'll never live there. I can't say I blame you, man. But, again, like I said, our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody in Florida with the hurricane. We really do hope that everybody is safe. And meanwhile, Shesterkin lost the puck for a second, but covers up and makes a save. As Bunting is killing himself right now, and he is actually in a little bit of agony. No, actually, no, he's not in agony. He's just killing himself that he actually missed that opportunity. We're going to see a replay here. Oh, that's a replay of the beautiful glove save that Shesterkin had that I apparently missed before. So my apologies there, but let's see what Bunting had to say here. Michael Bunting winds up. Oh, it was Bunting that got robbed with the glove. Ouch. Oh. Shooter's worst nightmare strikes again as Igor's glove comes up big time.
Yeah, he got in the high slot and did a short slap shot on that. I don't know if that was just heading high and Igor looked nice. But, yeah, I think Bunting is – I'm not sure if that is just mad at himself or if he was hurt. But, yep, we're getting Igor tonight.
He's probably just mad at himself that he missed that. Meanwhile, we get an icing here against the Penguins. With about 10:57 to go in the second period, Rangers lead 3-0. 5G works well in Birmingham. Good for you. I wish that be the case for us right now, but We all can't have nice things sometimes. Connor says sister city to Birmingham, Alabama. Oh my God! Don't go there, Connor. Okay, don't go there. They're not sisters. Leave them alone. I swear, I love you guys. I promise. Meanwhile, Penguins move in, desperate to try and get something on the score sheet here. 10:30 remaining in the second period. Rangers play keep away with the puck in front of Shesty momentarily. Now Hedl moves up along with Will Cooley. Cooley back for Hedl. Oh! And he scores! I thought that hit the post, actually, but Hedl was able to get it in! And it's 4-0 Rangers!
Save at one end, turns into a goal at the other.
I initially thought that either went wide or hit the post, but Philip Hedl is able to get his first, and welcome back Philip Hedl after being out with a concussion all of last year. That was just a really good rebound shot by Hedl there, and the Rangers continue to pour it on here in Pittsburgh. It's a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, just a nice drop pass and just hit just got the top corner. That's a really nice shot, and yeah, wow. I shouldn't be surprised by this, but this is, let's see. Yeah, drop pass. I don't know if that was that another blown defensive?
I don't think so.
Peterson,
I think that was just a case of, I don't think that was even a drop pass by Cooley. I think it was just a loose puck that he didn't see go through, and Hedl saw it and just picked up the garbage and scored.
Yeah, it's a nice shot. It's a beautiful shot. But yeah, former Hartford Wolfpack gets one in, and it's 4-0. And I'm sure I'm probably going to see it on Penn's Twitter, but you can't hang this on Jari. This is not him.
No, you can't.
Rangers are a better team, and they're proving it.
Yeah, absolutely. Connor says, so who thought hiring David Quinn was a good idea? Apparently Kyle Dubas. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Oh, what a save by Shesterkin on... Was that Bunting again, or was that Puljuari again? I couldn't tell who that was, but either way, Shesterkin, another highway robbery save as we got an icing here against the Rangers with 9:06 to go in the second period. Looked like that was number 72, I believe.
To get them...
Oh, it was Beauvillier. Oh my God, what a save on Beauvillier. Are you kidding me?
Another one, Beauvillier getting... I don't know if Igor knew where that was.
He didn't. He never saw it. He was looking the
wrong way on that shot. No. And it's not that... Again, the Pens aren't playing badly. They've had some good chances. They're just ran into a brick wall.
Indeed, they did. Connor says, I guaranteed that if the Penguins did not marginally miss the playoffs, Crosby, Malkin, and Letang would have called it quits at this stage. I agree with you, but at this point, again, Crosby took a pay cut. He's here for 2 more years, so in my opinion, these are the last 2 years we're going to see of Sidney Crosby. So we'll see. I could be wrong. Yeah. They're not going to win a cup for the rest of their careers the way they're playing. I think Crosby's been fine. You can't say anything bad about Crosby's play. Crosby's doing everything he can. The rest of his team, though, yes, I can argue that.
Yep, Chido, credit with the goal. Cooley with the lone assist on the goal.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. Nobody's expecting this team to win a cup. Like, I don't know where some people get this idea that they're trying to win a cup. They're not. Yeah. No one's expecting that. Except the haters. They're the only ones thinking that, Pens think they're going to win a cup. They're not. Am I yelling?
I do have a question, though, for you, Richard. If, and only if, the Rangers make it 5-0, do you consider pulling Tristan Jarry, or do you leave him in the game to finish it out?
I think you finish it. This isn't
really.
I said it,
okay,
no, I don't think you put in I think it's Joel Blomqvist that's up there now. I would not put a 21-year-old against this team. No, you let Jari rides it out, and you just. I'd say just, hey, we ran into a really good team. On to who's ever next, and on to Toronto on Saturday.
Yeah, because isn't Nedeljkovic hurt? Isn't he starting the season on IR?
Yeah, he's out. By the way, before we do go on, can we get one more like for this video and make it a 10? Get us into double digits.
Yes. Hit that like button and subscribe,
digits,
please.
Everyone. Get those likes going. Let's get a like party going.
Absolutely. Let's make that happen.
No, I don't see a reason why you would pull Jari. I don't think it's on him. And the Pens haven't played bad. They just ran into a brick wall that wears number 31.
Yep. Oh, good news, Richard. We hit double digits. We have 11 likes on the stream now, so congratulations. You got your wish.
Let's go, as the kids say. Let's go.
Meanwhile, we're getting ready to get back in action here in Pittsburgh. 4-0 Ranger. I mean, I'm going to be real. I'm actually really surprised they're winning this big. Meanwhile, Connor says, greats want to bow out. Winners, I feel, not end their careers in total mediocrity. Richard, go ahead. That's for you.
I want to get I want to get this one. I'm getting this one. I'm stepping up to the plate in this one. All right. If these guys didn't want to end in mediocrity, these guys, they would have left. Gino wouldn't have re-signed, neither would Letang, neither of Crosby. Crosby took a pay cut to stay. They know what's in the soup. All right. We know this team's mediocre. They know it is. They're staying. All right. If they wanted to go elsewhere, they would have pulled a Stamkos. All right. Yes, I went there. They would have done that, but they haven't. God forbid they want to finish out their career in one place. Am I yelling? Am I yelling? They'll finish out in mediocrity. They'll do it. Them, Ovi are retiring at the same time. Am I yelling? End of rant.
You're not wrong. And I mean, it's very rare nowadays that we even see an individual player finish their career with one team. I mean, hell, we could end up seeing that with Crosby. We could end up seeing that. We're going to see that with Ovi. We're going to see that probably happen with Chris Kreider. We're probably going to see that happen with Igor. We're going to see that happen, heck, probably with Aaron Judge with the Yankees. It's very rare to see, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
And after all that, Connor, love you, mean it.
Well, that shot just misses wide, and it's off the side of the net of Igor's cage. 6:40 to go in the second period. Shots are now 25-17 in favor of the Rangers. And the puck goes down in the Penguins zone. Number 24 goes back for it. Letang has it now. Edstrom on the forecheck, number 84 of the Rangers. Edstrom moving up. Penguins now take it in the zone. Letang. Oh, pass for Letang actually was blocked by Edstrom. Good play by him as Crosby takes it away. Now Letang moves it up. Taken back in center ice by the Rangers. Jari leaves it for Letang. McCarty, number 2, able to take it away. And now the Penguins move on up. Number 18. Now McCarty moving in. Number 2. He takes a shot. Just misses. No, actually, Igor made the save. 5:49 to go in the second. Still a 4-0 Ranger lead. Connor says, I have no idea I had a talent for getting people angry. You always get Kyle angry, so I can't say I'm surprised, Connor. Goza says, pull Jari if he concedes more than 6. Okay, yeah, at that point, then maybe. But right now, I agree with Richard. You leave him in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 4-0. It's not really a laugher. at this point. It's just a really good team facing a mid team.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Who knows, man? Who knows? I'm just very curious to see if Pittsburgh can try and get at least one on the scoreboard before the second period ends, but we'll see.
Possibly. But with the way Igor's playing, it's not going to be easy. I mean, again, they've had chances. They've had pretty darn good chances.
No, they have.
But,
absolutely.
We're just getting Igored.
By the way, Dodgers and Padres are officially getting underway from San Diego for their division series. The Pittsburgh Paninis. No, Kyle doesn't get angry. You know better than that. I beg to differ on that one, buddy. I beg to differ on that. When it comes to the Flames, he gets angry.
By the way, Goza, you're missing the obvious, brother. The Pittsburgh Pamaris. You're missing that.
Oh, that's even better. Damn, that was good. That's even better. I like that one. By the way, Igor Shesterkin, 18 saves tonight for him.
18 for 18, doing really good.
So far, so
Playing
good.
Really good.
So far, so good. Meanwhile, Penguins move in. That shot saved. Oh, a hard hit by Trouba. Now that's going to be a penalty. That's clear interference right there on Trouba. And the Penguins will go back on the power play.
Gee, Jacob Trouba taking a hard-hitting penalty.
Does that surprise you? Does that even surprise anybody anymore?
No. No, Jacob Trouba is the guy who slams weights in the weight room while listening to
that wasn't even interference. That was a clear trip.
Yeah.
Youch.
Yeah, that's a trip. Yeah. Jacob
Connor,
Trouba
I wasn't
the
the
guy
one
who
who told him,
slammed
hey, we won the
weight room.
trade. That's fair.
Punch.
So the Penguins on their second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1, and now it's out to center ice. Zibanejad trying to move in shorthanded, and a good job by Carlson to beat Zibanejad to the punch. Malkin behind the net.
Yeah, Mika Zibanejad, let him go shorthanded. Sure.
Yeah, that's never a good idea.
No.
Can I ask you a question? What do you think of the Utah Hockey Club jerseys? Mr. Coyotes, though. I honestly like them. I just wish they changed their name at some points, but I like them.
The Utah jerseys looked really nice last night.
No, they did.
I agree with with the Twitter.
Oh, Trocheck gets robbed by Jari. Sorry, Richard, but Trocheck gets robbed shorthanded by Tristan Jari. Great save. Malkin moving in. Now the Tang.
The shot went wide.
50 seconds to go on the Pittsburgh power play. Malkin plays it around for number 67. Excuse me, that's actually Bunting. My apologies. Number 8, 24 has it. Moves in, shoots, looking for a deflection, and a save by Shesterkin. Rangers take away the puck and clear. 30 seconds to go in the penalty kill. But, Richard, what were you saying about the Utah jerseys? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, we'll get back to them here in a little bit. Get through this power play first.
Fair enough to me. I like it. 20 seconds remaining in it. They move in again. Bunting looks for a lane, has trouble. Rangers take it again, and they move in shorthanded. Could be a 2-on-1, but now Penguin defenders get back. Mancini now try to feed Fox. Power play is over. Teams are back at full strength. Pittsburgh 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Good penalty killing by the Rangers. 3:33 to go. Second period. 4-0 Rangers lead. Rangers move it up. Here's Will Cooley. Cooley trying to pass for Trouba, who just came out of the box. A little bit too much for him. Trouba gets hit a little bit behind the net. Elias Pettersson gets it out for Pittsburgh, number 28. Pass along the boards, around in the corner behind Shesty's net. Trocheck trying to battle. Loose puck, taken away. He tried to move in. Shesterkin out to play it himself, and the Rangers move on up. Here comes Panarin. Lafreniere now. Penguins take it away. And icing here against Pittsburgh with 2:53 to go in the second. Pittsburgh had some chances, but it is still 4-0 Rangers. When the NHL does expand, I hope they bring back the Coyotes 2.0 and the Thrashers. Both teams have better ownership, and hockey's back in Phoenix and Atlanta like it was. I hope so. But I will agree the Coyotes jerseys were better. But, Richard, continue your thought about the Utah jerseys.
Whenever they get whatever their nickname's going to be, it wouldn't surprise me if those black Utah ones would probably are going to stay as some sort of alternate. Like, I think they're going to be extremely popular and stick around very, very well. I like the two uniform. I like Utah's uniform setup, and will be interesting to see what nickname wins. We might get the Yeti. They might get it. Concerning what Donnell said, yeah, better ownership will help, especially in the Arizona front. I don't have too much love lost that Arizona and both Atlanta lost teams. And Atlanta's had chances to have a team there, and it hasn't worked, ownership or not.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love the Thrashers back, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. I'm sorry.
What most people fail to understand, Atlanta is a very big sports town, and you are fighting so many things there. I mean, yes, you could say, well, New York City, you have a lot of sports teams. Yeah, the Rangers and Islanders are firmly established in all the New York sports there. In Atlanta, you got the Braves, you got the Hawks, the Falcons you're dealing with. Not to mention all the college football that goes on there too, all the high school football. And you're telling, and that's not including the wrestling that comes down there too. And the Masters. Oh, yeah. As well.
They're big on wrestling in Atlanta. Big on wrestling.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, and you're telling me hockey's going to come in there and make itself into a good little market there? That's
meanwhile, here comes a break for the Rangers. Kakko moves in. Saved by Jari. Tristan Jari robs Kaapo Kakko on a breakaway. Good save. 1:18 to go in the second. And now we got a scrum.
Man. Both goalies.
And now Kakko getting involved with two Penguins. Letang. And looks like Beauvillier.
Yeah, Pedersen and Cheadle, they were pushing and shoving. O'Connor comes into Cheadle. Letang trying to pull Kakko away. Pedersen wanted a piece of Kakko, going after him as well. And it's a lot of pushing and shoving, push and shove.
Yep. Hockey in the New York metro area. Rangers, Islanders, Devils.
Devils, because they're the New York market. I forgot all about that.
We know that, Danelle, but thank you, though. We appreciate that. Population is key, too. New York's like 9 million, whereas Atlanta is like 1 to 2 million. That is also a fair point. And looks like we got a couple of penalties here as a result of that scrum. I think on both teams. Number 28 of Pittsburgh is off. Who's in the box for the Rangers? Looks like it's Hedl. Yep, Hedl's off, too. So looks like we'll play 4 aside for essentially the rest of the second period.
Yeah, I thought it'd be one of those. You get to, keep playing 5-on-5, offsetting penalties. I guess we're going to have a little 4-on-4 action.
Well, let's see if that's the case, actually. Are they going to remain 5-on-5? Let's see. I haven't seen any indication here yet, as Kakko is looking at the replay of his breakaway on the tab, or the tablet, I should say, and it looks like they're going to stick to 5-on-5, so you're right, Richard. No harm, no foul, so just coincidental roughing mine. No, it is 4-on-4, actually. Took a little while to say it, but it is officially 4-on-4 for essentially the rest of this period.
And that was a good, clean break by Kako. That wasn't just wrestling away from a defenseman. That was clean. And good job on Jari for sticking with him.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Now Crosby's going off for a penalty. What did Crosby do?
And let me check out here.
Let's see what Crosby did.
What? Cross-check? Cross-check?
That didn't really look like much of anything, though. I don't know if I agree with that.
That you got maybe because he got him in the lower rib area where there's not a lot of padding.
I guess, but
still,
I'm not so sure about that one, man. But anyway, Rangers have another power play, 4-on-3. It didn't look like much. Meanwhile, a one-timer by Zibanejad save. Rema by Panarin goes wide. Under a minute to go in the second. Rangers' second power play of the game. They're 0-for-1. Zibanejad feeds in front. That goes wide. Kreider in the corner. Now Panarin's got it. Panarin. Now Zibanejad. Fox feeds for Kreider in front. Saved by Jari. Oh, Kreider coming so close to getting a second. But this time Jari says no. That was a big stop by Tristan Jari on Kreider. Good pass from Fox, too, right between the legs. And Kreider right into the glove of Jari. Good save.
Yeah, in New York, you got to bring it in, lads. Bring it in. Backdoor feed. Yeah, I just saw a nice save on Kreider on a backdoor feed.
Yep.
I don't know if it didn't hit him in the stick in the right place for Kreider, but I bet 8 times out of 10 that's in the back of the net.
Absolutely. Zibanejad, now Fox, back for Panarin. Panarin looking for a lane, pass for Zibanejad, feeds Kreider in front again. Kreider feeds Panarin again. Panarin, feed for Fox is blocked, and that is going to do it for the second period as that pass for Zibanejad a bit much, and the second period is over. So the Rangers will have 42 seconds remaining in their 4-on-3 power play going into the third period, but after 40 minutes of play, it is 4-0 Rangers, and Sidney Crosby having a talk with the referee. He is still not happy about that penalty he took, and I can't blame him because that didn't really look like much of a penalty at all to me.
No, that was a bad penalty. I don't really know what he like what, unless you're saying what I got him in the arm, I got him in the elbow. It's a bad call, but
yeah,
you just got to work through it.
That was a bad call. You're right.
More, but it's a bad call.
No, it was absolutely. But once again, it'll be interesting to see how Pittsburgh rebounds from this. But I think at this point, if you're the Rangers, all you can do at this point is just keep stepping on the gas. But if you're Pittsburgh, you got to find a way to at least get 1 or 2 on the scoreboard here going into the third. But at this point, with the way the Rangers are playing, Richard, it's not going to be an easy feat for the Penguins going in the third.
No, it won't be. The Rangers are just keep going, like you said, and just coast this thing right to the finish line. They've got the talent, they got the goaltending. All they got to do is just ride this out to the finish line.
That's pretty much all they can do at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to step aside for a few minutes, but when we come back, we will get you set for the third period of play. But after 40 minutes of play, the Rangers lead 4-0 on opening night in Pittsburgh against the Penguins. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back on the THPN YouTube channel.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts, With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
You're watching opening week of the NHL here on THPN, presented by Gametime. Take all the guesswork out of buying tickets with the new Gametime app. Download it, create an account, and use our code THPN for $20 off your first purchase. We're also sponsored by DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers bet $5. Get a 200 in bonus bets instantly. Only at DraftKings. Must be 21 or older in select states, and please play responsibly. Make sure you follow us on all social media as well at HockeyPodNet. Social media is down below. Well, after 40 minutes of play from Pittsburgh, the Rangers have a 4-0 lead over the Pittsburgh Penguins. And Richard, all I can really ask you is, at this point, what do you expect from the Penguins going into the third period? Like, what do you want to see from them at this point?
Just try to get a goal at this point. They fly out to Detroit for a game tomorrow. It's one of those classic things. Just try and build momentum here in the third period for whatever the next game is. I think tonight, that it's been all Igor tonight, and I've said during this live stream, and I'll keep saying this: the Pens haven't played terribly. The exception of a couple of plays that have led to scoring chances and a few goals. But It's been Igor's been made some really good saves that without a couple of those saves, this might be 4-2 or 4-3 and a bit of a closer game. But as of right now, it's just been all Igor, who's using this game to say, pay me my money.
Pretty much. Pretty much,
It's just it's the Rangers are really good and really talented, and the scoreboard's reflecting it. It really has, and I don't know really much else to say because I'm not upset because I think they're playing bad. They're not. They're just playing up against a more talented team with a really damn good goaltender. So that's that's what I expect. Get a goal, maybe a little something for the home crowd, and just try to rebuild as you head out to Detroit tomorrow night.
Yeah, Penguins' next game is tomorrow night in Detroit against the Red Wings. Rangers' next game will not be until Saturday, which is their home opener against the Utah Hockey Club. So that'll be exciting stuff there. I would have covered that game, but I have a prior commitment in Philadelphia that day, so I will not be able to do that game. Actually, I believe, let me double check my live stream schedule here. Meanwhile, a couple of comments here. Goza says 5-0 Rangers looking good, but I just need one Rangers goal to. Oh, did you place a little bet on DraftKings there, Goza? Is that what you did? Joshua said, by the way, what's up, Josh? Thanks for tuning in. I got money for the Rangers going 7 points over, at least for tonight's game. I wouldn't go that far, but all right, whatever. By the way, Montreal still holding on to a 1-0 lead over the Maple Leafs. Very, very surprising there.
Yeah, I guess he took the over for the total points tonight. Well, Josh Igor's the one that's keeping you away from 7. If it wasn't him, you'd have maybe a lot better chance of this being, again, 4-3 or 4-2.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So my next live stream will actually be this upcoming Monday, October 14th at 7 p.m. when the Rangers take on the Red Wings at Madison Square Garden. That'll be a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop. So again, Monday, October 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern, Rangers versus Red Wings. I will have live coverage for you. But our next live stream, in about a half hour from now, our man Kyle's got Flames versus Canucks in about a half hour from now, so make sure you tune in. But right after that, tomorrow, you got a busy schedule as well, because you also have the Utah Hockey Club playing the Islanders. Our man Grant's got you covered on that one. And then you also have Jake Geringer of Jake Jackets covering Blue Jackets and Wild at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So those are both games tomorrow. We got a busy slate for you all weeks, so you do not want to miss any live streams. So make sure that you hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified of all live streams that we do here on THPN. Goza says Detroit Red Chicken Wings. Don't know what sense that makes, but okay. I'll play along, Goza.
Red Chicken Wings.
Although now that you mentioned it, Goza, you kind of have me now craving chicken wings, so thank you for that. I don't know, man. It's just
Detroit Red Chicken Wings. That sounds like something you order off of a food truck.
Honestly, it does. It really does. By the way,
yeah, doesn't that
little
sound
update
like
in baseball? Sorry, Richard, go ahead.
I was gonna say, doesn't that sound like something like you buy off of a food cart truck there, like street vendor there in New York City? Special day, Detroit Red Chicken Wings.
I was gonna say that sounds like more like you see those like food carts on the streets in New York. It definitely sounds more like that. So you're 100% right.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, update in baseball: Yankees and Royals tied at 2 going to the top of the 8th inning. Things getting a little dicey in Kansas City. Wow. Oh, and also the Dodgers have taken a 1-0 lead over the Padres. They are in the top of the 2nd inning.
All right. So, Jimmy, I'm going to step away for a brief moment since we're just starting up here. Just something real quick I got to take care of. I'll be...
No worries at all, Richard. You do what you have to do there. And I just realized I never changed this background the entire stream. Let me fix that right now real quick. There we go. My apologies about that, but I'm surprised I didn't do that earlier. But hey, it's the beginning of the season. There's going to be rust, but what can you do? But we're back in business as we're getting you set for the 3rd period of play. We're going to step aside one more time tonight, but when we come back, the 3rd period will commence. So we'll be right back on the THPN YouTube channel.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Gametime Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back getting you set for the 3rd period between the Rangers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Going into the 3rd period, Rangers lead 4-0. Let's give you a quick summary of how the scoring has been so far. In the 1st period, Carrick scored his first from Trouba and Brodzinski at 2:24. Then you think you had a Will Cooley goal at 9:48, but that was called back for an offside. Then Alexis Lafreniere cashed in with his first, with Panarin the only assist at 17:23. And then not too long after, Chris Kreider got his first from Trouba and Riley Smith, his first point as a Ranger at 19:48. By the way, Riley Smith wearing number 91 for the Rangers. And Trouba has a 2-point night, so good on Jacob Trouba. 2nd period, couple of penalties. O'Connor for tripping for Pittsburgh at 1:06. Will Cooley for interference at 4:34. But then Philip Hedl cashed in with his first from Cooley at 9:39. Then Trouba for tripping at 14-19. Hedel and Pedersen got 2 for roughing at 18-42, which is a 4-on-4. And then Sidney Crosby got 2 for cross-checking at 18-52. And now the Rangers have a 4-on-3 power play to work with, going into the third period for about 43 more seconds or so to speak. Let's see. Donnell says, I had Little Caesars three meat treat for lunch at work today last Saturday, and it was good. It's the pizza with the 49ers tight end Kittle is in, if you guys ever... Yes, I know what commercial you're talking about. Although, I'll be honest with you, I've tried Little Caesars. I can't get down with it. I can't. It's if it's the last thing in front of me, I'll eat it. But I'm not gonna, like, bend over heaven and earth for it. I'm sorry. Little Caesars is just... It's not good at all. I'm sorry. It's not.
I don't mind Little Caesars. Like, if I'm in a pinch and craving pizza, I'll get it. The crust is different because they use cornmeal instead of flour, and it's smaller than most like fast food pizzas. But
that's fair.
Other than that, like, I won't. You know, I'm like you. I won't go out of my way.
Yeah.
To get it. Like, me and the wife would gladly prefer like Domino's or Pizza Hut than like Little Caesars. But say like you're working late, you're in a pinch, and you're like, hey, you want to get some pizza? I got a Little Caesars down the road. Okay, fine, order it. I've done that.
There you go. Meanwhile, that shot from Fox from a bad angle, saved by Jari. Rangers have a brief 5-on-4, and Pittsburgh will take it and clear it out. And we're back to 5-on-5. Good penalty killing by the Penguins. Rangers now 0 for 4 combined on those 2 power plays. And update here in Kansas City, the Yankees have retaken the lead on a Giancarlo Stanton solo shot. And the Yankees have a 3-2 lead going into the bottom of the 8th.
Just saw that. Saved by Jari. Fox had a really good chance short side, but Jari was able to slide over and cut it off. I guess that's one positive you could take out of tonight, is that the Pens are 4 for 4 on the PK against a team that's pretty damn good penalty kills. Both lines are immensely talented. So to hold them on the man advantage, even a 4-on-3 is pretty good.
100%. 100%. Italian pizza is the best. You're damn right it is, Goza. Donnell says, do you guys like Papa John's? I would much rather prefer Papa John's over Little Caesars. Because at least Papa John's tries.
I've gotten away from Papa John's ever since I got married. They just don't put no toot in my horn anymore.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. 2 minutes gone by, third period, 4-0, Rangers lead. Bunting dumps it in for the Penguins. Rangers take it back. Hedel trying to move up. Penguins take it back. Carlson. Oh, it's just onside was Cooley. Oh, I thought that was off, but we play on here. Is that stuff and try by Konko? Another stuff and try. Jari robbed him 3 times, and Jari makes another save right there on Cooley. Tristan Jari coming up strong here early in this third period. Here comes Capo Kakko. Being pressured by a Penguin defender. Gets it around for Hedel. He's knocked down by Malkin. Letang takes it away. Puck is all the way down. Deflected in, though, so no icing. Shesterkin out to play it.
Jesus. And that started over by turnover by Carlson.
Yeah, Carlson's got to be careful where he plays that puck. That would have been dangerous. Keandre Miller able to deflect that in, so no icing. Jari out to play it. Adam Edstrom gets it in the zone. Hey, I've been waiting for you. What's up, Andrew? How's it going, my guy? Long time no speak. Andrew, this is Richard. It's not Bob. I know who you're thinking of, Bob Matthews, who covers the Capitals at the Bob Matthews Show, but that's not him. So, but we still appreciate you tuning in.
I'm
Much
not Bob,
appreciated.
But he is a friend of the podcast, though. He is a friend.
Yes, he is. 100%. His name is Richard Donnell, and he says, "What are your thoughts on the Fanatics
Donnell,
jerseys
you know who
NHL?"
I am. We've talked before.
Thoughts on the
Donnell,
Fanatics
you know
jerseys the NHL will have for 10 years, and have you seen the Fanatics jersey in person yet or not?
No, I've not, considering they just took over this year, and I've not been to a game.
No, that's fair.
I'm not the biggest fan of it. I've never really liked Fanatics as a company. I don't think the quality is really that good. And the company doesn't have the best reputation, even though they are genuinely trying.
Yes,
it's just one of those things we got to wait and see on. They haven't really come in and really changed any styles yet, but I think that's what Adidas did their first year when they came in. They didn't change a lot of things. So, it's just one of those things we got to wait and see. Wait and see what they're going to do. What they're going to do with the jerseys.
No, you're right. I mean, I did get kind of a sneak peek of them in person. I wish the quality was better, but that's just me. I mean, I wish they would just go back to Adidas and call it a day. But I don't know. What do I know? Meanwhile, the backhanded pass that was blocked in front of the net. Meanwhile, Zach Jones, number 6, first time seeing him on the ice tonight for the Rangers. Jones to flex that in. Zach Jones looking to get more ice time this season. Rangers keeping the zone. Penguins take it away and clear it out to center. Number 13 able to take it away and dump it down back in. Crosby racing forward along with a Ranger player. And that's dumped in the zone all the way down. And is it enough for an icing? Yes, it is. It'll be an icing against the Rangers. Number 13 happens to be Kevin Hayes, former Ranger, now on the Pittsburgh Penguins. As they're showing highlights from a recent wedding before, obviously, the Gaudreau brothers passed away, and Kevin Hayes was very close with them, and it's still something you really hate to hear about. This season's definitely going to be very somber without those two brothers, and again, our condolences go out to their families during this rough time. Meanwhile, that pass in front, nobody in the vicinity of the right side of Shesterkin. And the Rangers able to move up. Here comes a 2-on-1. Hedel moves in with Cooley. Hedel shoots, just misses high off the glass. Oh, Hedel coming close, and he misses high. Malkin moves in for Pittsburgh. Rangers take it up again. Here comes Capo Kakko. Kakko, pass back. And it's up the right side for Fox. That shot saved by Jari. Fox has it back. Now Pittsburgh has it in the corner. They take it out. Pass for Bunting. Moves in. Fan of the shot taken away. It was on goal, though, and Shesterkin makes the save. Riley Smith race down forward with Carlson. Carlson has it. Rangers have 5 scoring chances here in the third period. Pittsburgh with 1 as that shot goes wide of Shesterkin's net. 12:55 to go in the third. 4-0 Rangers.
And we have an update from Montreal. Habitants take it 1-0 over Toronto.
Wow. It's a 1-0 final
Toronto
in Montreal. I'm actually stunned.
Toronto put 46 shots. Put 46 shots on the Canadians and got shut out.
Wow. You know, I just saw the replay of
Also,
the Giancarlo Stanton home run for the Yankees. Oh my God. That was a towering ball that snuck over the left field fence. Wow. Yankees still lead 3-2 in the top of the 9th.
Yeah,
Wall got hurt.
Stadium's a good.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Wool's been on injured reserve.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Great. I really feel bad for him, but at the I really don't trust Toronto at all this season. I'm sorry. I don't trust them at all.
I wouldn't blame you. They went with Anthony Stolarz in net tonight. 26 for 27. Not a bad night.
Yeah,
It's him and Dennis Hildeby.
I mean, Toronto's offense just couldn't get it done tonight. 1-0. Wow. And the only guy to beat them was Cole Caulfield. The only guy who could actually do it.
Yeah. And Toronto put 46 shots on, let's see. It was
46 shots?
Jake Allen for 46 on Samuel Montembeault. You couldn't beat Samuel Montembeault.
Wow.
Oh, God, it's going to be fun to watch Leaf Stan react tomorrow morning.
I'm already looking forward to that. I love Steve Dangle, though, in all seriousness. He really is a good analyst.
I love Steve. He's one of the actually, like, when I was originally doing recap videos for the Hershey Club fan club page in the early days of my podcast, I didn't know I was basically being the Steve Dangle of Hershey Bears. Like, as soon as I found Steve's channel, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm doing what he's did. I'm doing what he's doing, but for the Bears.
I love it.
As intense as he is. But I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing the same thing. So
I love it.
He's
Meanwhile,
kind of
Kreider looking for a deflection from Schneider and a save by Jari, and he hangs on. How's the game so far? It is 4-0 Rangers with about 12:23 to go in the third period. To answer your question, Andrew.
All Rangers this period.
All game. All game, Richard.
Yeah. And in about 15 minutes, my West Coast girlfriend's going to get underway, the Vegas Golden Knights. They'll get underway.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes,
and also in about 15 minutes. Sorry, Richard, go ahead.
We'll have another live stream going on, 15 minutes. That'll start up there against Vancouver and Calgary. But, as I was going to say, I'm married to the Pens, but Vegas is my West Coast girlfriend.
There you go.
Yeah,
11:53 to go.
It gets a little weird when Vegas comes this way. Like, wow. Rangers up to 38 shots so far. Pens 22. 9 odd man rushes for the Rangers tonight.
And Pittsburgh with none. Wow.
None.
I recall the moment in
really
that preseason game where Ottawa went through and won in overtime. Matthews just backed off and thought his teammates could do the job at defense. Absolutely pathetic. $13.5 million per season. Yeah, that sums up Toronto in a nutshell. That's
Connor,
my co-host of the Bottom Line YouTube channel, Austin. Can somebody please score on Igor? In Richard's case, he hopes so.
I hope so, but I'm not getting my hopes up. By the way, Connor, you're forgetting one important word you said in that entire paragraph of yours. Preseason.
Yeah. Well, no, he said per season, not pre. Oh, wait, no. I see preseason. I apologize.
No, that moment in a preseason game. Preseason.
Yes.
As in not counting. As in nobody cares. Well, except us content creators, which we do because we need something. Yeah, we do.
Unbelievable.
Goza saying, if I had a West Coast girlfriend, it'd be the Edmonton Olive Oil Oilers.
The Oilers, yeah. I wouldn't blame you, but it's okay.
The Calgary Flames used to be my West Coast girlfriend, but they've fallen on hard times. Plus, me and the wife went to Vegas for our honeymoon and caught 2 Golden Knights games out there, and I just fell in love with it.
Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been to T-Mobile Arena. It is really nice, and the fan base is great there too.
I have heard great things about that arena and their fan base. Meanwhile, that shot goes wide. Stuffing trying to wrap around by number 72 is no good. A save by Shesterkin. Rebound from the blue line goes wide. Kako takes it away for the Rangers. And actually looks like to go out of play. 9:55 to go. Third period. The Rangers have a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, just saw the stuff around the tent. And I think that was Bavalier again.
Yeah,
Number
but
72.
I think it was Beauvillier. Oh, you're stressed about the hurricane in Florida too? Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah.
I did just see that, Andrew, so I apologize about that. There's been a bunch of comments going in all night long, but yeah, I don't blame you, man. Again, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody out in Florida. Please stay safe. Rangers' next game after this will be on Saturday, October 12th. Their home opener, 7 p.m. against the Utah Hockey Club. Penguins will travel to Detroit tomorrow to take on the Red Wings at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Should be the home opener there at the Pizza Dome.
In Detroit, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another one I'd like for me and my friends to get out to there in Detroit. I've heard a lot of good things about the Little Caesars Arena out there, but I call it the Pizza Dome.
I like that.
Yeah, we've also got, at the top of the hour, we got 3 games coming up. Colorado and Vegas out there in Vegas, Jets, Oilers, and Flames and Canucks. And Kyle will be covering Flames and Canucks in a little bit as another stream of ours will be going live later tonight. So Jimmy said the next time he's going to be doing a live stream. I don't know when my next one's going to be. Mine are really sporadic just because of my job schedule and going to Bears games and all that. But I'll try to get some more pens or some Vegas ones in. But we'll be doing live streams all during the season, and at the end of the year, World Juniors will have you covered on that as well.
Oh,
one of my favorite tournaments
that's gonna be massive for our channel here. That's gonna be massive, covering the World Juniors. That's always exciting to do every single year. So if you're not tuned into that, then what are you doing to yourself? Make sure you're tuned in. That's really good stuff right there. Meanwhile, Penguins looking to attack, and looks like the puck went out of play, so we'll get a face-off with 9:14 to go in the third period. Rangers lead 4-0. And looks like we have a penalty here, actually. Penalty against the Rangers. Riley Smith going off for a hook. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a clear hook. Good play by Crosby to draw that penalty. I got my first practice of floor hockey tonight. Oh, cool stuff. Nice. Okay.
Oh, nice. There you go.
Good luck to you, man. That's awesome.
I miss playing floor hockey. I haven't done that years. And yeah, a bit of a hook there. Not a bad penalty to take, trying to take a scoring chance away from Crosby, or else he just walks right in front of Shesterkin. Of course, the way he's playing tonight, not that it'll matter. Anyway, power play for the Pens.
Correct me, is this their third or fourth power play for the Penguins?
I think it might be their third. I think they're 0 for 2.
Third. Okay, thank you. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I wonder if Neil will join Kyle's stream. I know Neil said he had plans tonight, so I don't think he's going to be joining Kyle's stream. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Dodgers lead 3-0 over the Padres bottom of the second. Wow. Okay. That's actually kind of surprising. Meanwhile, a break shorthanded for Kreider. He scores! A shorthanded goal! Chris Kreider, his second. 5-0 Rangers.
And that's it. There it is.
Wow. Don't give Chris Kreider a break shorthanded. He will make you pay.
No.
Letang tried to play it, but Kreider, a good play to poke the puck away. And
yoink. Oh, my God.
Wow. He went 5-hole with barely touching the puck.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable, man. If you're Tristan Jarry, that's one you want to have back.
You can't. That's on both Letang and Jarry. You're Jarry. You can't get beat like that.
That's inexcusable.
Comes in, and you get that's 5-hole. That was complete 5-hole.
Yes, Andrew, we know Mets won today, absolutely, and we also know the Tigers won today as well. By the way, Gozo, was your goal scorer right? I'm curious now.
Yeah, that makes. Yeah, I think
so. Pittsburgh with 37 seconds. Sorry, Richard, go ahead.
Yeah, he called 5-0. If this holds, he was right. That makes 10 odd man rushes on the night. Scored on 2 of them.
So Kreider, shorthanded, unassisted at 11:35. And it is a 5-0 Ranger lead. And the Rangers look like they're going to comfortably go to 1-0 on the season, going into their home opener on Saturday. Here's Letang, moving in, shooting. Oh, Eagle got caught out of his crease, and the net was open, and Letang missed it.
Kreider gets his second of the night, unassisted.
I was going for the Phillies, but I know that Mets will be in the World Series. Will be? Ooh, that's a bold proclamation there, Andrew. We'll see.
A bold strategy there, Cotton.
By the way, Pittsburgh now 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. So you are correct. It was the third power play of the evening, Richard. So 6:43 to go in the third. 5-0 Rangers. Here comes Lafreniere. Try to feed Jones. Trocheck now in the corner. Penguins move on up. McCarty moving up. Pass back for number 18. A save by Shesterkin. Lafreniere has it back. He dumps it in the zone. Jarry thought about going back for it. He leaves it for his teammate. Number 24 moves up for Pittsburgh. Number 20 goes in the corner. Puck out to center. They seek in before the wall. Yes, they did. They did, Andrew. That's what makes this run so special by the Mets. Meanwhile, number 20 moves in and shoots in a save by Shesterkin. Bit of a break, but Shesterkin with another big save. Shots are now 39-26 in favor of the Rangers. Filipino moves in, has that taken away. And I'm looking at the arena here in Pittsburgh. Most of the people have already left, which is honestly kind of sad.
It shows you. It shows you just how, the mighty have fallen, per se. That just, and, given what's happened tonight, that 5th goal, I don't blame you.
Yeah, that was the backbreaker.
Yeah, and I've never left early during a blowout. So if I was there, I'd be staying till the end. But
Oh, me too.
outside of this being opening night, fans haven't given a lot of stuff to root for.
Yeah, you're 100% right. But the good news for them is that they have a chance to rebound tomorrow in Detroit. I know it's tough to already have a back-to-back to start the year, but this is their chance to try and rebound and get their first win of the year tomorrow against the very good Red Wings team that almost made the playoffs last year.
Mm-hmm.
Four minutes remaining in the third period. 5-0 Rangers. That shot from the blue line, a save by Shesterkin. Kyle's live stream of Flames and Canucks is just about to get underway. So right after us, you want to go over there to check out Kyle, as he hopefully will be happy for once as his Flames try to pick up a win, the first one of the year, but we shall see. So I'll be coming up right about now, actually. So tune in to Kyle right after we are done here. Meanwhile, Panarin moves in, lost the puck. Bunting takes it away. Panarin trying to get it back. Panarin battling a couple of Penguins, and they're able to get it back. 3:15 to go, third period. Lafreniere in the corner. Laffy gets Fox. Back for Lafreniere. Behind the net for Trocheck. Now Panarin in the corner. Pass in front for Lafreniere. Save! Rebound! They score! Vincent Trocheck gets on the score sheet with his first, and it's 6-0 Rangers. My, oh my. Rangers certainly making a good opening night statement. A 6-0 lead in Pittsburgh.
Wide open in front, rebounded in. Another chance where the Pens just couldn't clear the zone. And that was started by, what else? Another odd man rush, a 3-on-2. Pens couldn't clear, and the Rangers just go to work and get one in. 6-0.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just hurting them. It is.
Donnell put it perfectly. Absolutely. I mean, I'll be honest. I honestly am. I'm shocked that they're up this big. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked because I thought the game would be much closer. I was not expecting this.
A complete and utter blowout.
Yep. Meanwhile, that puck deflects over the glass and out of play with 2:21 to go. Third period. Well, the Rangers are going to move to 1-0 on the year.
They're just lots more empty seats.
Yeah. I mean, in all seriousness, you really hate to see it, especially in the first game of the year. But the good news is there's 81 games left. There's still a full season to play. So, in the words of Aaron Rodgers, RELAX, relax. It's going to be all right.
Yeah.
But the Rangers are going to move to 1-0 on the year. Their next game will be Saturday, October 12th against the Utah Hockey Club for their home opener, meaning the Rangers' home opener. Penguins' next game will be in Detroit for the Red Wings' home opener tomorrow night at 7 p.m. By the way, the Rangers game on Saturday is at 7 p.m. as well. My next live stream, meaning mine only, will be Monday, October 14th, when the Rangers take on the Red Wings at MSG. That's a 7 p.m. Eastern Time puck drop. And while we have a little bit of time, make sure that you go subscribe to the Grit and Bear It podcast. Amazing coverage of the Hershey Bears and everything else American Hockey League related. Go subscribe to Grit and Bear It wherever you listen to your podcasts. And go subscribe to my show as well, From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on YouTube and on all audio platforms. I will have a new episode coming out for you regarding the Igor contract situation very, very soon, and you do not want to miss it.
Yep. We got a new episode that actually dropped yesterday covering the Hershey Bears preseason and Capitals roster moves as they cut down to their opening night roster. And on next week, we will have a recap of the Bears opening night and banner raising night from opening weekend. So it'll be good times, lots of fun stuff to listen to as well. So make sure you check it out on your podcast platforms. Fresh episodes every Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Didn't they just win back-to-back championships, Hershey?
Yeah, Betty. Yeah,
wow.
Baby, we did.
That's impressive.
I was there for it.
Wow, okay.
Yep. I was there. I was there for Game 6.
That's awesome.
Matt Strom in overtime. Game 6. I can tell you this.
Wow.
It's quite a feeling to watch your team win a championship in front of you.
One of these days, I hope that's me.
Win a championship. Keep the faith, brother. Keep the faith.
I appreciate that. Meanwhile, beautiful passing from Sidney Crosby behind the net. And a glove stop by Shesterkin on Beauvillier. Wow, what a save by Shesterkin.
A nice feed out in front. Things are just winding down here. I'm not putting this on Jari. I mean, I know, again, Penn's Twitter is going to put that on him. That's Jari, but I think it's just, the Rangers are better, and there's more defensive mistakes tonight than anything. More than
there were definitely a couple of defensive lapses. Yeah.
Yeah, the breakaway was the only real bad one. But the majority of them were more defensive breakdowns. And the Rangers just being freaking better.
Absolutely. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go, third period. That shot by Cooley just misses wide there.
Thank God.
What's that?
And if you're one team, you're saying thank God.
But again, chance to rebound tomorrow night in Detroit. And meanwhile, that shot deflects up high and out of play over Shesterkin's net. Hard to keep the faith as a Ranger fan. When it comes to the postseason, yes, I can agree with that. But we'll see. We'll see. Just wrapping up action here. 35 seconds to go in the third. Kyle, our co-manager here at THPN, is currently streaming Flames and Canucks right now. So right after we're done here, go tune into that stream and watch Kyle bring you all the action of Flames and Canucks from Vancouver. 15 seconds to go in this game. Rangers move on in, just trying to kill clock at this point. Jari leaves it for the Penguins. They're able to move on up and clear it out as far as center. Penguins move on in. That's a shot save, Shesterkin. Schneider, good defense there. 3-2-1, and that is your game. An opening night statement from the New York Rangers as they defeat the Penguins 6-0. Igor Shesterkin becomes the first Ranger goalie to record a shutout on opening night since Gump Worsley in 1956. How about that stat?
I knew there was a since stat there somewhere. A New York Rangers goalie to get an opening night shutout since. I knew that was there somewhere, but all credit to the Rangers. Great job by them tonight. They came in, flexed their muscles against inferior opponent against Gump Worsley.
Yep.
Gump?
You heard that correctly.
Forrest Gump. He's Gump. He's Gump. He's Gump. He's not quite there. He's Gump. It's Gump. It's Gump. He's kind of square. I will never.
I love it, Richard.
Reference. I will never.
I love that, Richard. My coworker Mike says, "Hey, Jimmy, Mets moved on. Do you think they get in the World Series?" No, I don't. But if they do, good on them. But anyway, though, Before we wrap things up for tonight, we want to remind you one more time that everything we do here on THPN is brought to you by our new friends at Gametime. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with the new Gametime app. Download it, create an account, and use our code THPN for $20 off your first purchase. And we are also sponsored by DraftKings. Use code THPN. New customers bet $5. Get $200 instantly in bonus bets only on DraftKings. Must be 21 or over in select states. And please play responsibly. And also make sure you follow us on all social media at HockeyPodNet. All social media is down below. Make sure to follow me on social media at BlueSeats94 on Twitter and Instagram. And Richard, where can they find your show on social media?
Well, you can find it on my personal Twitter feed, rbloss64, as in Nintendo Ultra 64. And also you can check out the podcast, Grit and Bear It P1, all together on Twitter. Episodes go on both accounts there. I do live tweeting of Bears games on my personal one as well. There will be live tweeting of every single Bears game that I'm able to. Will be put on there during the season. Check out the podcast on all podcast platforms. There is a Grit and Barrett YouTube channel, which I'm going to try and start utilizing more this year. And maybe a few other things in the pipeline as well. But yeah, that's where you can catch the show. The first and only Hershey Bears podcast out there in the podcast verse. Thank you to all of you for making it possible. And thank you to THPN for bringing us in as well.
Abso-freaking-lutely. And Richard, it was a pleasure working with you tonight. I hope we can do it again real soon. This was an awesome experience. I'm sorry it had to come at the expense of your Penguins tonight, in all seriousness. But I hope they rebound for your sake tomorrow. But I really can't thank you enough for doing this with me. Let's do it again real soon, my man. Thank you so much.
Sure thing, brother. Great being on. Had fun doing this, even though it was a laugher. Still had a good time doing this. And in the end, that's what hockey's all about. That's what it is. Getting together with your friends, having a beer, a few laughs at a game, and enjoying it.
If I drank, sure, having a beer would be an option for me. Richard Blosser of the Grit and Barrett podcast. Go subscribe to that man. You will not be disappointed with all the AHL coverage, especially when it comes to the Hershey Bears. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Next live stream will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. when the Islanders take on the Utah Hockey Club. Our man Grant's got you covered on that one. And then Jake Gehringer of Jake Jackets will have Blue Jackets and the Wild at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you tune in for that. We got a full slate for you the entire week. Again, thank you guys so much. If you like what you saw, hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified of all live streams and new episodes of the Terry Ryan Show here on the THPN YouTube channel. Alongside Richard Blosser, my name is Jimmy. This has been another THPN Watch Party. Thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace, and take care.